A séance has been held in the great house at Collinwood. A séance which has suspended time and space and sent one girl on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There, each of the Collins ancestors resembles a present-day member of the Collins family, but the names and relationships have changed, and Victoria Winters finds herself a stranger in a sea of familiar faces. Here, she learns that the family history has not told her all the secrets of the family or all their tragedies.
Do you want the entire village to know that our son killed his uncle in a duel?
Everyone knows now.
Everyone does not. Some may suspect. The others will accept any story we tell them. And the story is going to be handed out that Jeremiah met with an unfortunate accident while cleaning his gun. Remember that.
You'd rather save face than mourn your brother. I'll remember that, too.
Naomi.
Will your story help Barnabas forget he killed his best friend? Will it help Josette? Will it help anyone in this house?
We are leaving this house tomorrow.
The new house isn't finished.
The workmen say it will be quite livable.
We can't move tomorrow. All that work.
Have it done.
But it's not necessary to rush so.
As far as I'm concerned, it is.
Why?
Because I cannot stand in this house one more day.
Joshua.
Simply because I control my feelings doesn't mean that I don't have them. Too much has happened here, too many tragedies. Perhaps Natalie and my sister were right. Perhaps there are evil forces at work in this house.
And we will leave them when we move?
I don't know. I just know that nothing else must happen.
Something else is going to happen, Joshua. And I don't think it can be attributed to witchcraft or evil forces. I don't really know what it can be attributed to.
Well, are you going to tell me or are you not?
Well, you get so upset, I don't know how to tell you.
In a moment I will be upset with you. Out with it, woman.
It's Barnabas. He came and told me that, well, that he's going to marry.
Marry? Have he and Josette no propriety at all? She buries her husband one day and then the next?
It is not Josette. Despite propriety. I wish it were.
Who is he going to marry? Naomi.
Angelique.
Angelique? Do you mean that? Bring Barnabas down here immediately.
I'm sorry, Father, that I didn't tell you myself. I certainly didn't intend Mother to tell you.
Your father understands that, Barnabas.
It is the only thing in this entire preposterous situation that I do understand. You can't be serious.
I am.
But you can't marry this girl.
I'm going to, Father.
It's absurd.
I'm sure that you think so.
How well do you know her?
Very well.
Well, that's nonsense. She's only been here a month. Why, I haven't even spoken 10 words to her.
Obviously, Barnabas has.
I can barely remember what she looks like.
She's extremely pretty.
Is that why you're marrying her?
No.
You've had a nasty shock. Josette marrying Jeremiah, as she did. But there's no need to rush into this. There's no need at all. You simply go to that servant girl.
Joshua!
That is a fact. I'm not making a disparaging remark. You simply go to her and tell her that you've made a mistake.
No, Father.
What do you mean, no, Father? I'm sure you want to be out of this as much as I want you
I have no choice. I promised I would marry her.
Well, then break your promise.
You raised me to be a man of honor.
A man of honor doesn't get involved in anything like this.
A man of honor marries someone suitable. I've tried to do that.
You're hurt. You're bitter.
Neither of which will stop me from keeping my promise.
This girl is an adventuress. You know that. She must be sent out of this house. I will not let you make this mistake. I will speak with Andre immediately.
Father, it is not a mistake.
It is a mistake. You do not love her.
She loves me.
Well, that may impress you, but it doesn't me.
I care for her. She will make a good wife.
You don't know that.
Father, I'm going to live my own life. And if it is a mistake, at least it's mine.
I will do whatever I think best for you.
Then you will let me alone.
I have let you alone, and look at the result.
Have you thought that I might be happy with Angelique? Has that possibility occurred to you? No. So leave us alone, Father. There's nothing you can do to stop us now.
We'll see about that.
How can I tell her? But I must. When she goes back to the house, someone else will. Father will speak to Andre or the Countess. Josette must hear it from me. But not now. Not at his grave. I should be trying to help her. Perhaps if I tell her I am marrying, that will help her. Perhaps she will feel less remorse.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Are you offended
sir.
that I am here?
Cared very much for Jeremiah once, before I came to this land.
You must not blame yourself.
I'm afraid I have no one else to blame.
I killed him.
Yes. If I had come to you that night, before he and I ran away, if I had said to you, I love him, you would have let me go.
I wouldn't have believed you. Let me tell you now that you did not cause his death. My temper did. I grieve as much about him as you do, perhaps even more. Do not hate yourself. Hate me. Oh, you must. You are so very young, and many pleasant things will happen to you.
No. Not after this.
Yes, after this, you must believe me.
Oh, Barnabas. What are we going to do?
We're going to start living again. A new life for both of us. Each of us. We must not let time slow us down. We must not wait for time to heal the wounds that we suffer now. We must try to heal them ourselves as best we can.
I don't know how to do that. You do?
I think so. Josette.
Please, do not say anything that you would regret. You've made me feel better somehow. All the things that we once shared together, I never thought that we would share remorse. Now we do.
There's something I have to tell you.
Please, not here. Not now.
Josette, please, let me.
Madame Joseph. The carriage is at the gate.
Thank you, Angelique.
If you're not ready to go.
No. I think that it's time for me to go back.
Monsieur Barnabas wishes to ride with us. There is room.
Yes, of course. Please come with us.
I think not. Thank you.
Please. Well, you were talking so seriously. I will feel as though I interrupted something.
You interrupted nothing.
Indeed.
Nothing at all.
I hope not.
Joshua, you must treat Angelique tactfully.
Tactfully? That's a word I consider unimportant when addressing a servant.
I'm aware of that. That's why I mentioned it.
I should think that with tomorrow's moving, Naomi, you would have enough to keep you occupied.
I think it's more important that I be here. Now, if you are not kind to her...
Naomi.
Listen to me, Joshua. If you fail this afternoon, if they marry, you may make so great an enemy that you'll turn Barnabas against us, and I will not have that.
Monsieur wishes to see me?
Oh, yes, come in, Angelique. Sit down.
Is it all right with Monsieur Collins if I sit?
Barnabas has told his father.
Naomi, I really think you should go about your work.
I can... Well, things will wait for me that have to be done, thank you.
You know best, dear. So, you wish to marry my son?
He wishes to marry me, sir.
He did not phrase it that way when he told me.
Oh, perhaps you misunderstood him.
I listened most carefully. When he spoke of you, his voice was completely lacking in emotion.
It's not so when he speaks to me, sir.
Why do you want to marry him?
Oh, I love him, sir.
A reason I find most incomprehensible.
Joshua!
Well, it is. Her love seems to have sprung from nowhere. Perhaps I don't understand about love.
Perhaps not, sir.
But I find it absolutely appalling that it could exist between two people who have never spent more than an hour with each other.
I've spent enough time with Monsieur Barnabas to know how I feel about him.
You are taking gross advantage of my son.
You think, sir?
You made him promise in a moment of personal stress to marry you if you cured my daughter.
The circumstances seem to me unimportant, sir. We would have married regardless of them.
I think you're far too intelligent a girl.
Thank you, sir.
To believe that. Otherwise, you would have waited, as a lady should.
Joshua.
I am aware, sir, that I entered your house as a servant. But I understand that in this great democracy of yours, it is no crime to rise above your station in life, to change your circumstances.
There is another way that you can rise above your station, and I'm prepared to offer it to you.
I have the only offer I want, sir.
You haven't heard mine.
I don't think I need to.
I am prepared to give you.
I'm only interested in your goodwill, your approval.
That you will never have.
Don't say that, Joshua. I should think the past few weeks would have taught you that we cannot say what we shall or shall not accept in the future.
Naomi, I will listen to no more of your interference. I have not finished with this young lady. $10,000 in gold. You can return to Martinique. Quite a lady on that. It is small enough ransom for my son's future. Or do you want more?
I want you to like me. As impossible as that seems to me now, I hope you will.
Never.
If you do not give me a chance, I'm afraid your life will be all the lonelier.
She's right, Joshua. Realize that now, not in a year or two.
If you will excuse me, I must pack for my mistress.
Wait. When are you planning this wedding?
We are both anxious to have it as soon as possible.
Naturally, you wish to cause more talk in the village.
I do not care about talk, sir.
Well, I do. If you were so fervent in your desire to become one of us, at least pay courtesy by living by our standards.
If I know them, sir, I will live by them.
Then you will observe a decent period of mourning for my brother.
And you will tell us when that decent period has ended?
Common sense will tell you. If not, then I will.
What you are asking, sir, is for added time to fight me.
We understand each other perfectly.
Then the wedding will take place at once.
Angelique, if you will observe our mourning period, I promise you my friendship for the rest of your married life.
Thank you, Mrs. Collins. I have no choice but to accept your offer.
You will not make me lose Barnabas now, no matter how long I wait. But there is one person who can take him from me. I must see that she doesn't. And tonight.
Josette, Josette, wake up, Josette, hurry, quickly.
Who is it?
Jeremiah wants you.
Jeremiah.
He needs you.
Oh, who's here?
Come to Jeremiah. Come to him.
Is there someone in this room?
Jeremiah is not dead.
He is.
No. Come to his grave. You will see. You will see.
Who are you?
Come to his grave. Now, Josette. He is not dead.
Barnabas is going to marry her, Jeremiah. The man who killed you is already courting your wife, here by your grave this afternoon. She has forgotten you, Jeremiah. Will you let her forget you so quickly? Will you let her murderer, your murderer, have her? Hear me, Jeremiah. Don't shut out my voice. Hear me and answer.
Josette, what's wrong?
I must go out.
Now? This
Yes.
late?
Yes.
You're not alone.
I will not be alone for long.
But you can't meet somebody tonight.
I must go to him. Please don't stop me.
I must.
He's not dead.
Josette!
He lives. A voice woke me and told me.
No. Josette, don't go. Come back.
Come to his grave, Josette. Jeremiah is in his coffin, waiting for you to waken him. Waiting for your voice, saying his name, to bring him back. Jeremiah. Jeremiah. That is all you need to say. He needs to hear your voice. He needs a sign of your love. He thinks your heart belongs to another. Waken him, Josette. Waken him.
Josette.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that voice?
I only heard the wind. Come, Josette.
No.
Please, please.
No. I must say his name and waken him.
No, you must come home with me.
Jeremiah! Jeremiah!
Josette, you know he's dead. Please come with me. You mustn't think about it.